Hey everyone, David, NSR Tactical. Today we're going to talk about my drill guide. When you order a drill guide from me, this is what you're going to get. And no, it is not to drill pancake holsters. This is to drill my angled belt loops. This is what you get. This is the main body, and then you get 2 screws to attach the drill pattern, and then 2 adjustment screws along with 2 wing nuts. This is a 3/4 inch pattern. All you're going to do is put it on there, and it's usually really tight. And then when you first drill through these holes, they're also going to be very, very tight. You're probably going to take some material off, just forewarning. So you just put that on there, put these screws in there. And then before you adjust where you want the holes to be on your belt loops, you have to take a belt loop and then draw it out where you want the lines to be. You don't have to do the second line. I mean, that's kind of pointless, but the first line, I measure from the very top to the center of the line 3/8 on left or right sides. See, both different sides, if you can see the angle. Anyway, so this is I believe this is the left side over here. We're just going to go ahead and screw that in there. And then we're going to take our left belt loop and we're just going to slide it in there. Now, this has to be flush. This is very, very important. If you put it in upside down, you'll have this gap there. That's not correct. You want it perfectly flush because the bottom here is angled. So you want it perfectly flush, and then what you're going to do is you're going to put your thumb on here, and then you're going to push forward. Now you're going to look down this first hole right here, if you can kind of see in there, and you're going to twist this screw till it's about perfect, till it looks perfect. Perfectly center. You can see that. And then we're going to lock it down. Now, the thing that I would do right now is check it. So I'm going to turn this on, and I'm just going to score it. And I'm going to look down in there. You can get some light in there. And if it looks good enough, if you're happy with it, go ahead and cinch that down as hard as you can. And then it's set up. You got 3/4 inch pattern, and it's going to be in the same exact spot every time. Do we have an extra one? Go ahead and pause it. The cool thing about this drill guide is that it doesn't matter what size you're using. These are 1.5 inches, this 1 3/4, 1 1/4 inch, and 2 inch. You just throw it in there, and each size is, works. So I went ahead and set up the other side, 1.5 inches right here. The flat side, you always drill through the flat side. See, just goes on the other side, and then you can drill out a 3/4 inch pattern. Now this right here is a 1/2 inch pattern. I also use that every once in a while. All you do is take these 2 screws out, put that in there, and you don't have to adjust these at all. Once you set these, you shouldn't have to change them at all. I mean, it's really not necessary to, I mean, if you want, this is a customizable drill guide, so if you wanted to put the 2 holes, centered, you can. If you want. I prefer not to. That's just the easy way to do it. But if that's your thing, then you can. Obviously, you'll have to change the screws every time you do a different size. But, I mean, it is possible. So, just to show how easy this is, I'm going to throw this in here. Make sure it's flush. Turn it on. simple. depending on your drill bit sharpness, you know, you just take the little reamer, boom, done. You know, probably clean out the inside with a, you know, some sort of sharp knife. But to do the other side, just throw it in there. Right? Hold on to it with your thumb. Make sure it's all the way up against the screw. That's very, very important. Done. And as simple as that. It takes seconds. And you know, some stuff gets clogged up there every once in a while. It just falls right out. Just keep it clean. Piece of cake. Now we'll do a inch and a half. Done. They're perfectly centered. Yeah, I like to ream them out. Perfectly centered, perfectly spaced holes. And it takes seconds to do. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. So that's the how to use the drill guide. Thank you very much.